Let's talk about quiz lead magnets. If you're a business owner, you have heard of a quiz lead magnet. You may have created one for yourself in the past, or you've taken someone's quiz and gotten on their email list that way. Quiz lead magnets are a lot of fun and a unique or different way to generate leads for your business. What I love about quiz lead magnets is that they are more engaging and interactive for the people taking the quiz. So it's not your typical, PDF download or different things like that. And you really can turn this into something that's like super fun, super on brand for you and everything like that. And so I created my first quiz lead magnet and it was so much fun to create. I went with a 90s vibe type of thing and I created this quiz to generate leads for my membership, the Social Media Detox Club. So the name of the quiz is What's Your Visibility Vibe? And again, I was using this to funnel people into my membership. And so before I created the quiz, I needed a platform to be able to build my quiz on. I knew that I wanted something that was easy for me to use, did not require me to be tech savvy in any way because I am not a tech person, and something that integrated with my email marketing platform Flowdesk. And so I looked into Typeform and it seemed like it would require a little bit more on my part for that integration piece. And so I decided to go with Interact. I really love the ease of using this platform. It was not hard for me to figure out at all. And it was really simple. So like before I actually signed up for Interact, I actually built out my quiz. So my questions, the results, and even kind of like set up the funnel. So like, depending on what results you got, it will send you into a specific funnel. And so I'm going to take you behind the scenes of Interact and just show you some things, especially if you're a business owner looking to create a quiz funnel for your business. I highly recommend Interact. Like I said, this is a really great platform and it's really simple to use. I can't stress that enough, especially if you're someone like me who is not tech savvy, who doesn't want anything complicated. You literally just have to enter in your questions, the response choices, and then the results. And literally, it's like a click of a button, and bada bing, bada boom, your quiz is ready to go. So let me share my screen. Okay, I'm going to make this. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is before I actually get behind the scenes of the quiz is I want to show you the actual pricing for Interact. So they have monthly and annual plans. It's totally up to you which one you choose. But if you're someone who is not anticipating, high volume, I'm talking like over 500 email leads per month for your quiz, the light plan works perfect for you. Also, if you're someone who's not planning to make a lot of quiz, which for me going into this, I knew I was going to make this one quiz and that maybe further down the line, I might make another one, but I did not need more than 5 quizzes. But one of the things I like about the light plan, it does include up to 5 quizzes that you can create. The other thing is too that with the middle plan, you can do a little bit more custom branding. So as you'll see, you're able to incorporate your brand colors, but not your brand font. So if that is really, really important to you, then the growth plan may be a better option for you. But when you come in, you will just go here to create a new quiz, and then you will let them know like, okay, what do you want to create it from scratch? Do you want to use AI to help you generate your quiz? Or if you've already created a quiz before in this platform, you would just make a template. I actually did start from scratch because, as I said, I had already built out the quiz prior to signing up for Interact. And so this is where you'll choose the type of quiz it's going to be. So is this an assessment? Are you testing their knowledge in a fun and engaging way? Is this more like, one of those personality quiz? So Back in the 90s, those personality quizzes in different magazines like 17 magazine and different things like that. That's actually what I ended up choosing for my quiz, because it was kind of more of a personality quiz in the sense of I had different result options, like based on like their visibility vibe. So whether it was podcasting, blogging, or collaborations, or is this going to be like a scored quiz? So you have these options. And what I love about here is that you can change your quiz type at any time. You're not like locked into it. So maybe you decided like, oh, you know what? I am thinking this for my quiz, but then after you start building out, you're like, you know what? I think this would actually be a better option. You can easily go in and change that. So I'm going to show you my actual quiz. So like once you actually select, your quiz type, then you get to start building it out. So again, I love that you can use your brand colors. And so that's what I did for mine. For certain aspects, I use my brand colors. So the first page you'll build out is kind of like that introduction page. Like it'll be the first page that people go to when they come face to face with your quiz. So it's gonna have your quiz name, a little like write up about the quiz, kind of give them an idea of like who it's for and all of that. You can include an image. Like I said, this is kind of like a 90s vibe type of thing, late 80s, early 90s vibe. And so I included this fun little GIF. So you can do an image or you can do a GIF or a GIF, however you say it. And then the button to take the quiz. And you can customize this. So if you want to say something else, it doesn't have to just say take quiz. Then you build out your questions. So for each question, you can include an image. Again, I told you this is a 90s vibe. So I have like images of the Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, TLC, and a few others that kind of like gives that 90s nostalgia and everything. But you'll put your quiz question and then the quiz options. And then you don't worry about actually like connecting these to the results just yet. You'll do that in the next section, which is the results section. So you set up the results section and then you're able to go through and connect. So for each question, say like, okay, this is, this is going to go to this is going to go to that. So like they call it edit the result correlations, because each result is going to connect, or I should say each answer response is going to connect to a specific result. And essentially the quiz is going to add up the number you get, and that's going to help determine the results essentially. So like I said, it's really, really simple, really like, probably a 10-year-old can do it. And I'm like not trying to say this like to be condescending or anything like that, but like I said, I'm not a tech person at all, but they make it really, really easy for you. You can even adjust like the answer settings. So like if you want to allow them to select multiple answers, you can do that too. But it's really simple to set up. Okay, so then your results, and like I said, you can still do, like an image if you want to, and then you'll put like the actual results, so like what the results indicate and stuff like that. And then you can also add a call to action. So for me, this links actually to my membership. So if they want to go check out the membership, especially like they found out like, okay, this is the visibility platform I should be showing up on, let me get support in actually building out this platform or optimizing this platform. So each of the results are like that. And then for the actual lead generation part, because we're not just making this quiz for people to have fun, we are trying to generate leads. So you have to set up an opt-in form. So this would be, you would set this up basically on here. They allow you to set up a simple form. and like you choose what information you want to collect for the opt-in form. You edit it. It's very simple, very basic. You can change the color of the button so that it's like matches your brand colors and everything like that. And then they do have this button where people click indicating that they are acknowledging that they're being added to your email list. Then after that, you would actually go into and integrate it with your email marketing platform. So like I said, I really love that this platform integrates with Flowdesk. It just makes it super simple for me. I believe they also integrate with Kit and a few other ones, but definitely check that out first before you sign up, just to make sure that you're able to actually integrate it with your email marketing platform. Okay, and then your results. So this is more so related to the integration part. So I set up in Flowdesk a segment for each of the results. So a podcasting segment, a blogging segment, and a collaboration segment. So I recommend doing the stuff in your email marketing platform first. So that way when you get to this step, now you're just connecting everything and you're not having to go back and set that up and then come back and connect it. But once you integrate them, you're able to pull up, your segments and connect them. Same thing, like if you want to do it based on the answers, because they'll allow you to segment that way, you can do that too. I didn't need to do that. I just wanted to segment based on the results. And then if you want to add in the double opt-in, you can do that as well. This is just for like the form field mapping. So making sure like when you capture the email address in Interact, it's also showing up as the email address in Flowdesk, and then the same thing with the name. And then they have you test it out just to make sure everything works, that your email marketing platform is connected properly, which I did do that. I used myself as a test. They also have where you can share on social media, so set up settings for that. And then if you want to do conversion tracking, you have to actually upgrade to the next plan to be able to do that if you want to track that as well. But this is just giving you a overview of everything. Like I said, I really love the ease of the use of the platform. It was just really simple to use. It wasn't overly complicated or anything like that. I wasn't having to like search YouTube for tutorials or anything. Like, it was very straightforward, and I love how it integrates everything for me. I'm not having to set up any zaps or anything like that. Like, literally, the person takes a quiz, they're added to my email list, they're sent to this funnel I set up based on their quiz results. And it's been working really well for me. I've seen conversions from it and everything like that. And so, if you're someone who has been thinking about, setting up a quiz funnel, I highly recommend using Interact for your quiz maker platform. They are like, I just absolutely love the platform. Like, I have nothing negative to say about it or anything like that. And so I do have a link that will get you a discount on it. I will include that below. But yeah, definitely check it out, especially again if you are like looking for an out of the box way to create a lead magnet for your business. Give a quiz a try. It is so much fun. Your audience will love it. I've gotten really great feedback on my quiz. They love the 90s vibe. They love just the fun and uniqueness of it and everything. And I think that's the beauty of quizzes, is that you can give people something a little bit different. We've all seen the checklist. We've all seen, the PDFs. We've all seen the guides and different things like that. But a quiz, you really can bring your personality into it and I feel like it's a great way to allow your audience to get another like piece of you, like a personal inside look into who you are. And so like my people know I'm all about the 90s. I think I'm mentally stuck in the 90s. But it was a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. If you have any questions, drop your comments below and let me know if you're going to give Interact a try. I would love to see your quiz that you build and everything, and I'll even take it myself. But yeah, that is it for this one.